All men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights.
Life, liberty, and the
If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear.
Make America great again.
The Big Mig.
Good morning and welcome back to the Big Mig Show. Of course, I'm your host, Lance Miliaccio, with my co-host, George Ballantine. It's rise and grind, tip of the spear, edge of the knife. Because if liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. George B.
What?
What's up, bro?
Not much. You know, Friday. It's Friday, bitches.
That's it.
I said to my mods in our private chat, good morning, bitches. And of course, one gives me that like type of mean face, like not realizing that's a good thing when I say that.
Oh, that you were using biatches, you were using bitches as a friendly.
Yeah, they should. Most of them know that, except for one. One's got to be difficult sometimes. It's all right though.
For us on the
I said her ass straight.
Endearment, really.
Lance, that's right. I said her ass straight.
Well, anyway, listen, thanks for joining the show today. Of course, without you, it'd just be George and I talking to each other. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're here for the first time, let us know, man. Don't be shy. Get in the chat. Join the Big Mig Mafia. Join the mods. Get in there and talk some crap. Tell us what you're thinking. We're always looking for information, too. Sometimes in the middle of the show, there's something we don't know, and we reach out to you guys to look for us or tell us about it. Got lots of great participants, a lot of great fam out there. So, you know, get in there and have some fun with them because that's what it's all about. And, of course, if you love the show, the easiest thing to do to support us is just hit that follow button. And then, of course, if you can do the paid subscription, $5 a month, of course, we always appreciate that. Rumble Rant tips are always a big deal. Gifted subscriptions or regular subscriptions, it all matters. It all adds up, and we appreciate all that financial support because, of course, these shows do have a bunch of overhead that goes with them. It's hard to believe, but they do. And that's how you do it. And, of course, if you'd like to sponsor the show, hit us up at info@thebigmig.com. Gold and silver, the prepper bar. Yep. Got perfect escape. These are real tangible forms of wealth. Gold and silver you can hold, trade, and trust. No government can seize it. No hacker can steal it, and time is ticking. You got to grab your prepper bars before it's too late. Because, of course, this is a perfect solution. As you can see, you can just break off a small piece to make a payment. So asset protection, diversification, economic turmoil, silver and gold. I think there's a ton of upside in silver. There's going to be a real global shortage, I believe. And, of course, if you bought it at 2.5 years ago and we told you to, well, you'd be way up and thanking the Big Mig Show right now. GenesisGoldGroup.com is where you're going to go, GenesisGoldGroup.com or 888-526-7154, 888-526-7154. And don't forget, they do 401ks, IRAs. You can also buy gold and silver and other precious metals in bulk. They've got the access to do multi-million-dollar purchases. So if you're thinking about loading up, these are the guys to talk to. They'll work with you on special discounts on large purchases. So GenesisGoldGroup.com.
It. Break me off a piece of that prepper bar.
Well, here we are. It's Friday. We're excited. You guys, you got your weekend coming up.
Where we are.
What'd you say, bud?
But here we are. Where are we at?
We're here doing what we're doing. George has got a little set the mood for us this morning.
We're going to kind of do a little relaxed Friday because, you know, there's nothing, there's like some stories and stuff, but we're just going to go through light news, you know. Nothing major. I don't know what happened when I ran, but it's just Friday, bitches. Way we're doing it. Nice shirt, Lance.
Yeah, that was, you know, it's funny how AI...
Why do I get the purple gay jacket? Why do I get the purple gay jacket?
I think my shirt's kind of gay. You know, it's funny. I was just about to say that. AI has this thing where it just kind of creates out of thin air. You know what I mean? And I did not tell it to give George a sequin purple jacket, and I sure as hell didn't tell him to give me an ugly Hawaiian shirt.
You know, Lance?
And that's what it did.
No. See... I'm going to throw Lance under the bus right now.
Yeah.
Because you have to give it more prompts. So if it gives George, if it gives George a purple sequin jacket, then you give it another prompt. Please change that jacket to a cool looking shirt or yada, yada, yada. So,
You're
but
right.
Lance did
You're
not
right. I
do
could
that,
have-
people. So what does
You
that
could
say?
be right.
Hold
I
on.
could have put more prompts in.
Hold
but
on.
sometimes I like what it does. Sometimes I feel like it's just giving us a different personality or a different look. I saw that, George. And of course, you know, if it wants to throw George in a purple sequin jacket, so be it. And me in an ugly Hawaiian shirt, there it is. I just let it go and I let it do its thing. Because sometimes I think if I jocked it, I'd probably be in all black all the time. So, you know, I don't know what I'd have George in, but, you know, it's
I'm
funny
calling-
because I took your suit image.
I'm calling bullshit on that one, Lance. I'm just saying.
I took the picture of you in the suit, and this is what it came up with. So, you know, hey, maybe it knows something about you. You don't even know, George. Who knows? All right, let's play this Set the Mood you've got. I haven't seen it yet, so hopefully
You haven't seen this? Oh,
I have not seen
all right.
this.
So it's funny as hell. Just enjoy. Kudos to the Xerius from X who made it.
Hi, what would you like today?
Hi, can I get a double cheeseburger and a large fry?
Sure, I'll need your ID, please.
Sorry, I left it at home, but I'm the mayor of New York City.
Sir, anyone can say that.
Everyone knows who I am.
Recognition isn't verification.
This is absurd for a burger.
No ID, no food.
Hurry up, you fat ass!
Look, I've been coming here for years.
Then you'll have no trouble producing documentation.
What's taking so long?
This is ridiculous. I have been coming here for 11 years. I am the mayor of New York, and you will not sell me a $6
ID, 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 I.
fuck!
That's a good one.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta admit that's a good one.
You don't want ID for voting, but you're requiring ID to get food from the grocery stores that you guys are going to put up. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I
I
give
guess-
that store. I mean, in the first few days, that store's gonna whenever they open that store, it's gonna be emptied out, and they're gonna be struggling. But you notice, Mandami, he was doing he was speaking somewhere, I don't know, some event, and he was getting heckled and booed and stuff. But
He got booed off the stage.
yeah, but he also said that it's gonna cost more money now to do what he wants to do, like billions more. Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, that's the old saying. Nothing is free. Someone's got to pay for it. So
Yeah, well, Mondami doesn't care.
yeah.
You know, of
Well,
course,
you know,
policy.
that's what
A
socialists
lot
do,
of the very
though.
wealthy in New York are saying that Mondami, that he will be the final blow for New York. A lot of the people that are moving out and moving to Florida and elsewhere.
Okay.
They think it's the
And what
end of
happens
New-
then? You still have all the other idiots that are going to stay there and keep voting for idiots like Mandami.
Oh yeah. No, I don't think New York goes away. I just think it becomes more of a cesspool than it already is. And I think
Yeah.
financially they'll be in a tremendous amount of trouble.
Does someone want to fucking adopt me and get me out of New Jersey? Seriously. Really? I got
pretty
no
handy
baggage.
job.
I'm single. I can fix anything. Cars, house. Do a lot.
Yeah.
Saying. And I'm not to be I'm not conceited. I try to keep myself humble, but I like to consider myself a good looking guy, got a good personality. All my teeth. Nice smile. What's up? No takers? All right. Don't worry about it then.
All right.
feel
Well,
abandoned.
that pitch didn't go well, so we'll just go on to the next thing here. Let's switch
What are
gears.
you talking about?
Tell me about the executive order here,
Oh,
George.
come
Looks
to
like
Missouri.
Trump has figured
What do you
a
mean?
workaround
Whoa,
for
whoa.
the SCOTUS ruling on one thing.
I got come to Florida, come to Missouri. So maybe my pitch did work. Go ahead, Lance. I'm sorry.
No, I was just telling you, go ahead and tell me about what Trump did here. Because, of course, an executive order is somewhat of a workaround. It's not permanent. I'd rather have, codified law. But, look, it looks like Trump figured a workaround for that damn anchor baby issue and some other issues like foreign nationals lobbying. Tell me what's going on here, bud.
Hold on a second, Lance, because you threw me off guard. Executive order. I mean, it sounds good. No matter what Trump does, they're gonna now try to take it to court, like they do everything. So before we get started on what this is, there's gonna be a court battle. He's gonna get some liberal judge to oppose this thing and put a stop to it. Then it's going to go to another higher court and get back in. But, you know, he signed, what, 2 executive orders? And one is relating to birthright citizenship here and birth tourism. So,
I'm not positive that the judiciary can do anything about an executive order, a presidential executive order. I'm not sure that.
What are you
the
talking
judiciary
about? They've taken him to court in executive orders. Look at the look at the thing on voting and stuff he did. Some of it got knocked off.
Interesting.
What do you mean? What do you mean,
I've
bro?
seen
You're
him do
right.
this before, and it just I'm all right. I just didn't realize the courts had actually had any success going against executive orders.
Okay. Even though
tariffs,
just because, all right, just because, yeah, right, there you go. Just because someone's a president, they're still obliged to follow the rule of law, right? So
Well,
they can't hold on. They can't just make something up that goes against the law with executive
what's
order.
interesting about birthright citizenship? You know, the 14th Amendment was passed exclusively in the aftermath of the Civil War. And it was really just to ensure that the children of slaves would be citizens. And I don't believe it ever had any other meaning or purpose outside of that. And that's been really clear historically. But it's interesting how the judiciary has twisted it into something that I don't believe it ever really meant to be.
All right. I mean, it's tough, but if you look at the president, he mentioned the 14th Amendment was passed exclusively in the aftermath of the Civil War. What? Just for the slaves to get citizenship, as rightfully so. They should have, for all the shit they went through. But even ensured that the children of the slaves would get citizenship. So he's using his authority, and he signed this executive order. And this is coming from the ruling after the Supreme Court ruled against the birthright citizenship to expand the definitions of people who are ineligible for birthright citizenship. That includes, for example, alien enemies of the United States, members of foreign terrorist organizations, and large categories of people who lobby and act on behalf of foreign governments. And so with this action, he said, it ensures a large numbers of people who wrongfully would be getting birthright citizenship would no longer be eligible for those benefits. I'm curious how this is going to play out. Well, this executive order is going to hold water in the courts when they try to take them to court? I don't know. I mean, really, you need Congress to ratify the law, change it. Yeah. But it's kind of weird. But then he has a second one where he goes by his first time ever in American history to ban birth tourism. Now, all for that. Because so many women will come here when they're pregnant, like 9 months, 8 months, and stay here and give birth. They try to sneak through. So,
well, they do a pretty good job of it. And of course, that opens the door up to them getting access to our broken welfare system. You know, they get access to the voting booth, their child does. And then eventually the child can submit to get the parents into the country. They can actually submit for additional visas.
I mean, you look at a woman who's
residency and the rest of it. So
who's 8 months pregnant, right? She has no business. Like they say, you know, a lot of women go to Disneyland, say they're going on vacation. She's got no business 8 months pregnant going to Disneyland. Mm-hmm. I mean, doing all that walking, any ride, you know, it's BS. So,
well, they have to give a reason when they're coming in. Oh, we're here on vacation. We're going.
Yeah,
to see
like we're going to Disneyland.
Yeah. All right, let's play.
But
this clip.
I give him credit for getting it done, trying. At least he's trying, though, right?
Yeah, that's for sure.
But maybe he had his lawyers and team look into it so it's written the right way and it gets done. But they'll still take him to court. They'll try, and you'll have a liberal judge, and then we'll go to a higher court, and they'll turn down a liberal judge and tell her to go kick rock, or he or she go kick rocks, like they've been doing.
Well, Will Sharp's been on our show, and he's definitely, Trump's go-to guy on executive orders. And as everybody knows that saw him on our show, he's a super smart guy, very bright guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's sitting there right on. If you guys see in this image, he's on the left of Donald Trump.
Ready? Sorry.
Using his authority as commander-in-chief to sign first an executive order using the new ruling the Supreme Court issued to expand the definitions of people who are ineligible for birthright citizenship. That includes, for example, alien enemies of the United States, members of foreign terrorist organizations, and large categories of people who lobby and act on behalf of foreign governments. And so with taking this action, it ensures that large numbers of people who wrongly would be getting birthright citizenship will no longer be eligible for those benefits. The second action that he's taking, which is especially historic, is for the first time ever in American history to ban birth tourism. So I want you to really let that sink in. This has been something that people have talked about not only for years, but for decades. The idea that people come here pretending to be a tourist, pretending to be a visitor, saying they want to go to Disneyland, they want to go visit a monument or go to a national park, but the real reason they're here is to have a child, to make that child an automatic citizen, leave our country, and then have a U.S. citizen child. It gives them access under this broken system to welfare benefits, ultimately to the voting booth, and all the other rights and privileges that belong solely to Americans. So that practice of birth tourism is, as of the signing of this order, hereby banned. And what that means is that no one in the world is any more allowed to obtain a visa for this fraudulent purpose. It is probably, and President Trump has done many historic things on immigration, too many till this now, sealed the southern border shut, record deportations, record integrity, stopping foreign terrorist entry, record reduction in drug seizures, dismantling criminal cartels, dismantling the gangs, right? Everything he's done that has been so unprecedented. I would put this in the top 3 in terms of importance because it ends what has been one of the gravest and most egregious abuses of the American system, and it keeps American citizenship sacred.
Top 3. I don't.
Have we heard? That wasn't Will Sharf. That was my mistake. That was Stephen Miller talking, not Will Sharf.
Oh yeah, they kind of look like. Anyway, I wonder, is Senate going on vacation? Are they taking a recess? Or are they going to stay and fight? What's going on?
They were going to do.
I'm interested to know. Because they were supposed to ram through like a bunch of Trump's nominees, get them confirmed last night. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Think we can get our attorney general confirmed before you guys go on vacation? Possibly.
Well,
I don't know.
Murkowski's going to vote no. She's got a number of reasons why. No surprise there though.
Murkowski?
Yeah, she's already acknowledged she's going to vote no on confirming Todd Blanche. The turtle, is he alive? I don't know. Where's Mitch? No worse than where's Waldo. Is there any proof, George? Supposedly Mitch McConnell, 84 years old, has been discharged from the rehab facility. Of course, he's going to continue his recovery at home after a June fall and, of course, a bout of pneumonia.
Who's that?
So my question is, George, did this come with a proof of life video of him being released?
It has not, Lance. This is a lot going on. You know what? He's done anyway. He's not, he's not going for re-election. So he's out anyway. So I think they're just doing this. I wouldn't be surprised, like after November, whoever wins his seat that announces that, oh yeah, he sadly passed away
or
this
Mitch
morning.
Passed away at home.
Yeah, one of those.
Family.
But they say, so is he home in Kentucky or is he home in D.C.? That's the question.
Yeah.
Because if he's home in Kentucky, I got some friends that live around there. I'd like to send them over. Just,
Special delivery for Mitch.
I'm one of his constituents. I like to see. I want proof of life, man. What's up? Is he going to therapy? Is he leaving the house, going to therapy like they say he's supposed to be doing?
Well, he might be doing the recovery at home. He could have the rehab people coming to the house, but at least if we saw rehab people coming to the house, then you would know he's probably there. Medical professionals do come to the house for due rehabilitation. Of course, that's one of the things you can do, but my mom did it. But at least you'd see them going in and out of the house. If no rehab people show up, well, then it's likely that they don't need a rehab person because old Mitch has kicked the bucket. I don't know. I'm always concerned about stuff like this. I look at what they did with Dianne Feinstein, and we've seen this kind of behavior. I don't know. Mitchie, is he alive? No idea. Big Mig Show doesn't know. All right.
Mitch is alive?
A short break?
What? No, bro. We're only 20 minutes in. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at the clock. What time is it by you?
I thought it said 9:30, not 9:20. It's my eyes. My bad.
Man, you just fucked up today, bro. Do you have coffee?
No.
I know when something's wrong. I know this guy right here.
I've got it sitting here. I just haven't started drinking.
Well, drink some. Okay, take a sip. Go ahead.
Take a big sip.
Take a big sip. Good boy, Nancy. Good boy.
All right. Wisconsin Socialist Governor candidate Francesca Hong. As you remember, she wants to cancel Thanksgiving. Well, it's not just Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Halloween. What do you have against Halloween? And her answer was, I'm just not a fun person. Well, doesn't surprise me.
Wait, what? She's just not a fun person, so she wants to take everybody's fun then?
So she just wants to shit on everybody's parade. No Halloween, no
Really?
Thanksgiving, no Christmas. Yeah.
No,
She's
thanks.
just not a fun person. I don't know whether she's married, has a boyfriend, but that's got to be miserable, right? She's not a fun person.
If she has a boyfriend or a husband, I feel sorry for that bastard. Allegedly, she's a chef, right? And she wanted to get rid of Thanksgiving and stuff. And now she's a little backtracking, and she goes, "Well, I'm a chef. Thanksgiving, we cook food, yada yada." That's some bullshit right there. That's what they do. They'll tell you this, and that, but if they get caught, then they'll try to retract. Typical politicians.
This is always in the eyes. Take a look at her eyes close in this video. Watch her eyes. I think she's another crazy, kind of a Karen-esque, even though she's a democratic socialist. But here we go. Let's play the clip.
Democratic socialist.
Against Halloween.
I just don't. It's kind of. This is. I don't have anything against it. I just don't feel the need to have to participate, and it's fine for kids. This is not a I dislike. I'm not a super fun person.
Okay. She won't be a super fun governor.
Okay, there's
she won't be
something
going
I
to
can
any Halloween
believe.
parties.
Yes.
How do you make them all
Yes,
that?
I can believe that. That's highly credible right there. Look, you're running for governor, right? And so if you're running for the governor of a state, can't you just talk about families and good all-American things, wrap your arms around the flag? The Democrats today, do you see a flag in these pictures? Do you see them campaigning with the American flag in America 250? You don't. That's the fundamental difference. When I was in Congress and I would look for homes with flags because you know what? That's where the Republicans live.
There you go. Jason, good to catch up with you. We'll see how things go next Tuesday, but it looks.
Interesting. We got some good primaries coming up. I think next week, right? It's going to be?
I think so.
Should be. Lance, I gotta give, let me see. Hold on. So, one of our beautiful Big McMafia supporters, Ultra MAGA Girl 45. It's her first day at work at her new job. She goes in at 4 today. She's going to be working for New York State Corrections. She's not nowhere nearby the city, somewhere upstate. We're not going to say where. But congratulations. Have a good first day at work. Make sure you bring your lunch and stuff. And don't take shit from anyone. Be stern. Especially even your coworkers. They'll try to because you're a new person. They got a problem? Tell them come on the show in the chat. We'll handle it for you.
Make sure you promote the show to all your new worker rights.
So, New York Corrections, we applaud you. Take care of our girl over here. And that's it. Stay out of trouble. That's it.
Did you see that?
No.
That I don't know if you saw this. I should have grabbed it. I just another Coca-Cola loss. Let me see here. Just keep talking, George. Go ahead.
I'll do the next one. So this is a little heartening. This is good news. It should have never happened in the first place. But remember Texas Children's Hospital where they were secretly doing transgender operations and kids and stuff? Well, it's official now. Texas Children's Hospital must now open a detransition clinic after they illegally and fraudulently performed transgender operations on children. I mean, just that sentence alone. Forming that stuff on children when children really don't know what they want. I mean, children one day will want McDonald's, the next day they want Wendy's or some shit like that. Or one child could be, his favorite could be Spider-Man, and then another day or two, the favorite changes to Superman or something. Yada, yada, yada. They're children. They have to commit now. This hospital has to commit to a permanent prohibition of such practices, and actually they got to pay $10 million in fines.
Wow. Pretty good hit.
My question is, on this with the parents, did the parents not know these kids were getting these surgeries? I mean, how do you not know your kid's going in for a transgender operation?
You would think you would.
Are the parents they should be held liable too, in my opinion. But this is the great Attorney General Ken Paxton, who's actually running for senator. He remember he ousted Cornine, so make sure you vote for Ken Paxton in Texas in November. And he said the settlement is a resounding defeat for the radical gender ideology that's actually preyed on children under the guise of care. Yeah, that's care. You know, shame on those doctors too. All those doctors, they should be put on probation too for doing this shit. And any of the nurses that participated too. This is bullshit. Where are your ethics? Morals.
I just threw a piece of media in there, George. I meant to get this and I forgot.
All right, Lance. Well, we're still doing this one. I got media for this one, bro. You jumping the gun. Man, you're all fucked up today, bro. You're all over the place.
No. I just wanted to let you know. Go ahead.
Sorry, guys, for Lance. He's having a rough morning. It's all right, though. It happens to the best of us. All right, we'll play the clip.
Paxton announcing a deal with Texas Children's Hospital. It comes after an investigation was opened back in 2023 over claims the hospital illegally provided transgender treatment to kids. As part of the settlement, the hospital must now create the country's first ever detransition clinic. Our senior correspondent, Mike Tobin, has all of the details. Hi, Mike.
And Aisha, lawyers for the whistleblower in this Texas Children's Hospital case are using words like historic and unprecedented to describe this settlement that, as you mentioned, will now establish the nation's first detransition clinic. The settlement gives Texas Children's Hospitals 3 months to open that clinic and will provide free care to people who want to reverse gender reassignment procedures. It requires Texas Children's to produce a public statement admitting that the hospital made false statements about the procedures done, fire 5 doctors who carried out gender transition procedures, and agree to never hire them again. The hospital is required to implement sweeping reforms, including training healthcare professionals about the dangers and illegality of gender transition procedures, commit to a permanent prohibition of such practices, and pay $10 million in fines. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton said the settlement is a resounding defeat for the radical gender ideology that has preyed on children under the guise of care.
Other states, I don't care if they're Republican or Democrat, will use this as a model because we're talking about children here. We're talking about irrevocable changes to their body, whether it's through surgery or chemical therapy or whatever it is. It's hard to undo some of this stuff, and certainly, Texas Children's is going to try, but we don't want to put children in that position.
Now, in a statement to Fox News, Texas Children's Hospital said the settlement is bringing this chapter to a close so we can focus our resources on life-saving care and discoveries. The clinic will cover reverse gender transition care to both minors and adults who wish to go back to the gender that they were born with. People from out of state will be able to get treatment as well, and it'll also cover services from surgery to fertility and psychotherapy. Aisha?
That is historic. Mike Tobin, live for us. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Aisha. I want to bring in a carrier.
Should have never gotten to that. I'm sorry, but should never have happened. That's a sick country we're in. That's what Democrats want. All right, Lance, what do you got?
Well, yesterday we covered a story for everybody out there about Coca-Cola. You know about the whole thing where you couldn't put in Jesus as king, but you could put Satan as king. You could put Allah as king. Of course, they didn't want anything to have to do with Jesus. Well, the debacle continues for Coca-Cola. I guess Latin pride, black pride, all okay, but God forbid you put in white pride.
What?
That's not allowed. We've got a video.
Are you sure?
Sure, because a guy does it on the video again. And of course, you can also put in pedophile pride, and that's okay too.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
Oh, Ultra Mega Girl said, have a Snickers, Lance.
Yeah. Have a Snickers.
Hey, Coca-Cola, you have some explaining to do. All right, guys, as you can see, I'm on the official Coca-Cola website. I am going to personalize my can. I'm going to do Black Pride. Preview. Black Pride. Let's try another one. Let's do Hispanic Pride. Hispanic Pride. Preview. Hispanic Pride. Let's try another one. Let's do White Pride. Preview. The name or phrase you've submitted is not permitted. And as you can see, it still says the previous one, Hispanic Pride. Interesting. I want to know why it's okay to have Black Pride and Hispanic Pride, but not White Pride. Drop a comment and let me know what you guys think.
All right, Lance. I'm typing in right now. White pride, no. What was the other one? Hispanic pride?
Hispanic pride, black pride. Now remember, they could have fixed
motherfuckers.
Yeah. And then how about pedophile pride?
Hold on. You can't do black pride. Hispanic pride you could do. White pride, no. No black pride, no white pride. What is it?
Pedophile pride. Let's see if they got on
How about
top of
pedo
this.
pride?
Well, I don't know. Pedo pride might be,
Let's
but
try
they
pedo.
actually typed in pedophile pride. I've got
You could do pedo pride.
Nice.
What is the full word? What is it?
Pedophile.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that works too. You motherfuckers. What kind of bullshit is that?
And they have been fixing some stuff, but clearly not fixing things fast enough.
We're gonna have to boycott Coca-Cola.
It would seem that way.
Damn it. I just boycott soda altogether. It's probably bad for you anyway. Dang. What's a guy gonna do now? All right, Lance. I don't know.
So,
Racist
not good news
motherfuckers.
coming out of Kroger. For
No.
anybody who uses
We're
Kroger.
going to break, bro.
Oh, okay.
Man, you
let's take
you
a short
listen.
break. We'll be right back here on the Big Mig Show with George B, Lance M. You know how we do it. Stay tuned. And on the break, take the live link, share it far and wide, hit that follow button. Maybe take a chance to go over to YouTube and Locals and give us a follow over there also. We'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, don't go nowhere.
What if you could predict your financial future? And what if you could trade on it? Introducing Block Trust IRA, the future in your hands. An astonishing 88,000 millionaires were created last year from the Bitcoin boom, and you could be next. Block Trust IRA is the only crypto management firm powered by AI-driven strategies, ranked #1 in the world by Bitcoin Magazine. The Block Trust IRA platform is built for everyone, from first-time buyers to seasoned investors. Predictive AI technology that was once only reserved for insiders and elites is now available to you. It's time to leave the old buy and hold strategies behind. Your assets are protected with military-grade security, offline cold storage, and $200 million in insurance. Visit BlockTrustIRA.com to book your free consultation and ask how to claim up to $2,500 in deposit bonuses today. Bitcoin changed the game. AI changes the strategy.
In a world of uncertainty, be prepared with Silver Prepper Bars, your ultimate hedge against political instability and economic turmoil. Introducing the Silver Prepper Bar, crafted from 0.999 pure silver and proudly made in the USA. This tangible, divisible asset can come in handy even in the toughest of times. Portable, perforated, and easily tradable, the Silver Prepper Bar is your lifeline in times of crisis. When facing inflation, currency devaluation, and financial meltdown, Silver Prepper Bars provide peace of mind. Don't wait for disaster to strike. Secure your future today with the exclusive Silver Prepper Bar, the only silver bar on the market divisible into 3 different size pieces for maximum utility, all while fitting in your wallet. Don't leave your future to chance. Order your Silver Prepper Bars now at prepperbar.com. Silver Prepper Bars, ready for whatever tomorrow brings. Order now.
Forged through rigorous training and honed by the finest instructors on earth, these canine units serve beside our nation's warriors as they fight to preserve what we cherish. When these warriors complete their duty, the Warrior Dog Foundation provides them with a home deserving of the service they've given us all. At our state-of-the-art kennels, they receive rehabilitation and care suitable for heroes, because that's what they are. Be a part of giving them a future today. Visit warriordogfoundation.org.
All right, welcome back to the Big Mig Show. Here are your hosts, Lance Migliaccio, George Ballantine, Big Mig Mafia in the chat. So if you're out there listening, I'll keep saying it. Come join the chat if you're new or whatever. If you haven't been in a while, I'll give you a shout out. Just come join the chat. Great people in there. You know, where is he? Honorary old fart. Keep calling me Georgie. Honorary old fart. He says, "What's up, Georgie and Lance?" Okay, you ornery old bastard. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, to like, follow, share, and if you can subscribe $5 a month, it helps us out tremendously. We need to build up our subscribers, keep the show going, and cover costs. So every little bit helps. We appreciate you. Let me give it a shout out to one of our sponsors, Block Trust IRA. They're bringing access to cryptocurrency wealth to everyday people. Their exclusive Animus AI trading platform works 24/7, analyzing market data and executing advanced crypto strategies that go far beyond buy and hold. And this system was named #1 crypto technology platform by Bitcoin Magazine and more than 1,500 global competitors. Our clients, they've been seeing over 250% returns on their investments, all at military-grade security and up to $200 million insurance. Your wealth is fully protected. Don't wait. Visit BigMidCrypto.com today and see how you can join this financial revolution. Finally giving everyday Americans access to a crypto opportunity for a lifetime. Once again, visit BigMidCrypto.com today and you get up to $2,500 of free crypto. Excuse me. QR codes on the screen. Take a screenshot, links in the chat, and the links in the more section under the video. We got you covered. All you got to do is just go there and click on it. All right. While during a break, I got some exciting news. Todd Blanche wins enough votes for Senate confirmation. This comes after Senator Cassidy announces he will vote yes to confirm Blanche. This is on the Senate floor. So that's good news.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll be the best AG pick that Donald Trump's ever made.
I don't know.
It's not much of a bar to hit. Of course, we've had some of the worst AGs under Donald Trump's administration. Pam Bondi being one of them, Bill Barr. But look, I don't know Blanche. I've heard a lot of good things about him. Hopefully he's going to bring the rain and the pain, and maybe we'll finally see some deep state arrests. I'd sure like to see that happen.
Well,
so
Lance,
Todd, we're hoping for the best.
I got another story came out, and, you know, listen, we go after everybody. I don't care what side of the aisle, Republican, Democrat, in the middle, we don't care. And now we're going to show you why. And this is crazy. The fucking timing on this sucks, but it is what it is. North Carolina rep, he's a Republican, Chuck Edwards, withdraws from re-election campaign. This is coming after House Ethics Committee recommends censure over inappropriate conduct with female staffers. What's with you motherfuckers at work messing with, like, harassing females and stuff? I mean, you're working. Do your no matter what job you're at, where you're at, do your job. Stop harassing the females or the guys or whatever. I mean, people that freaking hard up. I mean, I look at the guy. I can understand why, maybe, but still, it doesn't excuse his behavior. I mean, I don't know what happens now. North Carolina, they had their primaries, right? Did they? Any North Carolina people in the chat? I think you guys had your primaries. But whatever. They'll figure it out, I guess. But you can't say that we don't, like, we only do to Democrats, or Republicans themselves only do it to Democrats. Because he even had, what's his name? He was going after his son-in-law, who's a Republican. Excuse me. Who's the one that called Fauci an asshole and stuff? What was the name of that senator the other day? Oh, I can't remember his name. His son is ex-son-in-law, and he's calling him out for his behavior and stuff. Says he should resign. So, you know, thank you guys for bless you comments.
All right, let's switch it up here and talk about surveillance pricing. I wasn't aware of it. But one price for all? Nope. Looks like your data is getting used against you when it comes to getting pricing online. Kroger just made $527 million in profit in 2024, of course, selling your shopper data. And now Kroger stores are eyeing personalized pricing via digital tags and phone data. Why? To charge each person the max they'll pay. One price for all. It's ending at Kroger. Yeah, you might be in the same aisle with George. George might get a price on canned Hormel chili, 99 cents a can, and you get a price for $2.50. Go to the register with that. That'll be nice.
Can I ask? I got a question.
Yeah.
So they're not displaying prices out in the aisles? Don't they have to by
question.
law?
It's
and
a
then,
very good. I
mean,
don't know.
Hold on. That's number one. Number two is, how do they know who I am if I'm going shopping there? If I just go in and shop?
It appears as though they're using your customer loyalty data. So if you have a customer loyalty, like you
I was just going to say, don't sign up for customer loyalty, because secondly, they're not really being loyal to their customers and doing that shit.
Well, here at the King Soopers here, they do have customer loyalty. They'll have a blue tag. They also have digital deals that you've got to sign up for the app. And what's horrible about it is, let's say you see a pack of shredded cheese. Shredded cheese might be $7.99 regularly for the 2-pound pack or whatever it is. And now on the digital deal, it's $4.99. So of course you're saving $3. People want to save that information, but as you sign up for these different deals or even coupons, digital coupons, they're collecting all that data at all these grocers. Now, Kroger is the only one that appears that this one price thing is changing. I'm not telling you this is going on in any other food chain. But of course, Senator Josh Hawley, he comes out and tells it like it is, like he usually does. I love this guy. He's one of the good ones. Let's play the clip,
good ones.
because it's not only Kroger. It appears that other companies are doing it. We've got a nasty one that just.
What do you like? Which guy do you like? Hawley? Senator Hawley? You talking about?
I like him.
You like him, right? Yeah, but that is it him or Cotton? I have to. Let me just play the video.
What if I told you that a store like Staples, for example, charged more online based on your IP address or on your proximity to a rival? What if I told you that Target's shopping app tracked your location real time in order to charge you as much as $150 more for a vacuum the moment that you enter their store? What if I told you that Lyft has charged 55 separate riders in my home state of Missouri 29 different prices for the same exact route at the same exact time, with a difference of $37 between the different fares? These are all documented cases of what we are now calling AI surveillance pricing.
AI
So
surveillance.
they're calling it AI surveillance pricing. Looks like JetBlue is participating also.
Hold on, I got to give credit because one of my mods, Skunk71, brought that story to my attention yesterday, the JetBlue story. But go ahead.
It's a big story. We appreciate you bringing it. And this surveillance pricing thing, you're going to have to really be aware of it. Listen to what Senator Josh Hawley just said, that you leave your house and they're determining that because of a neighborhood you live in, you should be charged more otherwise. I mean, it's crazy what they're doing here. But JetBlue just got a class action lawsuit alleging that the trackers they use, consumer data, are setting the ticket prices. So they're quietly tracking travelers, and then they feed that data into their pricing algorithm. So two people may see different fares for the same seat. JetBlue is denying it, but this is dynamic surveillance pricing. This is one of the first cases in the U.S. They're using your personal data to set the price. This is Phillips versus JetBlue Airways Corp. in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of New York. The named plaintiff, that's where they filed the complaint. According to the complaint, JetBlue embeds tracking technology in its website and lets third-party vendors collect travelers' personal and behavioral data without adequate consent. And then they use that data to adjust the airfares in real time. So they're actually using your data against you. So if a shopper searches for a fare and leaves, the price can climb when they return. JetBlue disputes the core allegations. It says fares on JetBlue.com and its app are not determined by cache data or personal information. But this surveillance pricing thing, or personalized or dynamic pricing, they give it all sorts of different names. They're using AI more and more, and they want to be able to track your individual data. You know, data's king. Your cell phone company sells it. Your browsers sell it. Everybody wants to track you. And the FTC has been studying this practice. In 2024, it issued orders to 8 companies seeking information about how they use consumers' personal data to set prices. Now, FTC Chair Lena Khan put it at the time, firms could be exploiting this vast trove of personal information to charge people higher prices. Well, look, it looks like the chickens have come home to roost. And it would appear that that's exactly what they're doing. Senator Josh Hawley seems to have the goods, and many people do. Horrible. Horrible. They're going to do it based on your address, maybe what you drive, your spending habits, whether you have lots of extra money for spending. And of course, they just want to jack that money from you. Pretty horrible. I don't think this should be allowed at all. But AI is an issue. And this is a big story. George, tell us what's going on with this bacterial viruses.
Well, hold on real quick, because somebody's Jackalope Daisy said, go to the library to book your flights. They will always be lower.
Wow.
You know what's interesting about this? So I was with my cousin. His mom is overseas on vacation, and they were doing an experiment because someone told them to do this. If he went to try to buy a ticket for himself to fly out from, I don't know, Jersey to Florida, right? It would show, I'm just giving you an example, $500, $700, say, right? His mother's overseas, and if she goes to buy a ticket, you know, same for him to go from New Jersey to Florida, it was like $400 or $500.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yep. Well, that's price fixing. They're doing it, and I definitely think it needs to be stopped. Horrible use of AI, but it looks like AI has figured out another thing that could be very disconcerting, maybe good in some ways. And
could be good in some ways, yeah, but AI, this is an AI invents bacterial viruses hitting a biosecurity gap. Now, researchers are saying medical uses are possible. So an AI has pulled off its first in virology, Jesus, and is setting off both excitement and alarm bells, and rightfully so. So this is research at the Arc Institute of California used an AI model called Evo to design entirely new viruses. Just keep Fauci away from them, please. Then synthesize their DNA and watch as bacteria churn them out. Interesting. 16 of the AI-devised genomes produce working viruses that infected bacteria, some replicating even faster than their natural cousin. This is interesting.
Yeah. You definitely have to be concerned about stuff like this.
So in ways it could be good because it can attack other viruses and kill them off. I'd like to give the AI what they're going to do, see what they come up with cancer and stuff. I bet they'll come up with stuff. I bet you if you put an AI about COVID, AI will say, just take ivermectin, you'll be good. Imagine that. We don't need AI for that. Maybe Fauci would need AI for that. Trust the science, they say. They'll be saying, trust the AI. No. Trust your own instincts and own research. You know, Lance, this dude is freaking nuts, this thing. But there's a thing that came out this morning. There's a judge that's presiding over Madison Brooks' rape trial. Right? Mm-hmm. The judge. This is a judge. She's also the mother of convicted serial rapists.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. I think she should recuse herself on any kind of rape trials and stuff.
You would think.
Well,
now, this man had 14 prior arrests, was just taken into custody. And what did he do? Well, of course, he wanted to live stream his most recent attack.
Piece of shit.
On a white woman in Charlotte, North Carolina. Of course, he's not white, as you can see there, although I don't know that the reporting didn't say he's white. Dequan Hunt beating a white woman who appeared to be out cold on the pavement. He has an extensive criminal history. I don't even know why he's out on the street with 14 priors.
You know, it was a bunch of all different judges that kept letting him out, too.
Unbelievable. Let's play this clip.
It's crazy. Like, why do they keep letting these motherfuckers roam free? All right, one arrest, fine, maybe two, but now if there's 14. A pattern... Huh?
14 arrests.
14, all for similar shit. Listen, look, this is... Viewers beware. If any kids, don't let them watch.
What's up with that McDonald's shit? What's up with that McDonald's shit, bitch? You wanna run, bitch? You wanna run, motherfucker? Huh? Huh? I bet you run again, motherfucker. I bet you run again, motherfucker. You said something else? You said something? You said something, motherfucker? You said something? You playing, nigga. You playing, nigga. You fucking playing, nigga. What's up with that McDonald's shit? You Donald Trump, motherfucker, and that other motherfucker who raped my son Elijah, I'ma fucking kill you, nigga. You a fuck, nigga. You heard what the fuck I said, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Huh? Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Here's a black man.
He seems stable.
Using the N-word. There's another video of him actually hitting a woman and she's on the ground. I don't really want to show that. It's not worth showing
Yeah,
it.
he
But
seems stable.
yeah.
Seems like he definitely belongs on the street. Why wouldn't they keep him out on the street? This looks like a good citizen. This is what's problem with the judiciary. I think these judges that make these determinations, I think they should be held civilly liable immediately.
Lance,
They put an individual back on the street and he's at 14 priors. Why shouldn't they be responsible? They're protected with absolute immunity, but what a bunch of garbage. All right.
That was in Charlotte, North Carolina. Somebody's asking, where was this again? Yeah. Charlotte got a lot of problems over there. I know there's people in the chat from North Carolina. I know there's some people, whatever, but
This is like a participation award, in my opinion. This next story.
This is just coddling these kids, man. I mean, what the hell? University of Michigan is to bury grades for first-year students. They're going to start this in 2027. Why, you ask? To curb the mental health crisis. What? So instead, if the University of Michigan is changing from letter grades to a system of pass or incomplete for first-year students to curb mental health. I'm just curious, how does that affect their GPA then? How does this make sense? Either you pass or fail. Because of mental health? What mental health crisis? You're just coddling them. And now you're going to have it. Now it's going to turn to, oh, there's not going to be grades anymore. We're just going to give you pass or fail.
Yep.
When you apply for law
Makes
school
a
or
lot of
apply
sense.
for be a doctor, oh, wait, I passed. I went to Michigan. I passed everything. Look, it says pass.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
No concern about excellence. Don't need to worry about that. Just go ahead and put in mediocre results and get a mediocre response. All right, let's talk
I can't believe the people they went for this alumni and stuff. You tell me they went for this shit?
Maybe they didn't have a choice. Maybe they weren't offered an
So
option.
here's the
People
thing.
are nuts.
Ready for me? Why they're doing this? I think.
Go ahead.
They're doing this because they're trying to attract more people to go to the school. That's number one. Number two is they're trying to attract more collegiate athletes. Oh, our first year we just got to pass. Doesn't matter what we get. It's not because they're part of people that having their scholarships. They got to maintain a certain GPA.
Yeah.
So how does this work for college athletes?
Looks like they get an easy pass.
Do they? Oh, so now you're gonna have a lot more college athletes say, "Oh, might as well just go to Michigan in the first year." Because always the first year, anything high school, college is always harder than the rest of the years. Usually the first and third year. But come on, I don't think if they do this, it shouldn't apply to anybody getting a collegiate scholarship. Then it shouldn't. I'm sorry, but it's not fair to all the other colleges, the other athletes. Doesn't work out.
You don't see too often new military alliances, but here we are. There's a new trilateral military framework. They started working on this last year, and I guess they've now signed the defense pact. Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Pakistan are signing what they call the Mecca Agreement.
Defense pact.
Any military attack against any of the three countries will be viewed as an attack on all three. This is interesting.
Oh, it is, because Iran better be careful now.
That's what I was just going to say. This kind of changes the dynamic for Iran attacking Saudi Arabia, as an example. It could mean they'd be open to be attacked by Turkey and Pakistan once they do that.
I'm curious as why, I wonder, did they try including like asking Qatar, Bahrain, UAE, Dubai and all them, did they want to be involved? And what was said?
Who knows? So far, it's this group, but that doesn't mean others won't join. Right now, it's only a trilateral, military agreement. But of course, this framework could be opened up to more. We don't really know what the terms will be beyond that, but interesting stuff. Definitely would be concerning for Iran and the behavior of what they've been doing. Of course, I don't know what's going on. Do we know what's going on in Iran? Does anybody know?
I was just going to say, speaking of Iran, what's going on? Last I heard is, we're negotiating. It's looking good. I mean, it's weird because Trump says they're negotiating, and then you have the Iranian, whoever they are, saying otherwise. Once again, we always say, well, who are we negotiating with? Who's calling the shots? Because you haven't heard nothing the last few days, right?
Nope.
We went from, we're going to bomb the shit out of them to it got stopped. They're negotiating now. I mean, this is Iran. This is what they do. They just stall shit while they try to rearm themselves or whatever they got to do. But, you know, hey, I say bomb the shit out of Iran. What do you say in the chat? Let me see. I'm waiting. There's a little delay. Uh-oh, what is
I'm
this?
a believer in, you know, when the gloves come off, you go right to the end. There's no holding back. But, you know, again, not for me to decide. I'm not president of the United States, but I think enough is enough. If you can't get a deal by now, then it's time to just keep hammering them. Time to hammer away.
Level them. Bomb, 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 Iran. Bomb, 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 bomb.
There you go. All right. Well, listen, if you love the show, leave us a comment, leave us a reply, hit that follow button. When you head out of here, head over to YouTube and Locals, give us a follow over there.
Yeah.
We're trying to build up that YouTube channel. And of course, we're available on every major podcast platform. So Spotify, iHeart, Amazon, Apple, you name it. We're on all of them. We haven't been banned yet. So get over there, give us some support, because you know how we love to do it here on the Big Ming Show. We need you guys to grow. Feel free to use our content in any way possible, short form, long form, you name it. Listen, last words, George. It's Friday, baby. What's up?
Freaky Friday. I don't know. You know, have a great weekend. Ultramac girl, have a good day at work. I don't know if I see when I asked, did you do your training and stuff? Or academy, because usually you got to go for training for that. I'm not going to just throw you in the mix. So good luck today. Be careful at work. Bring your lunch. The rest of you, have a blessed weekend. Peace.
What if you could predict your financial future? And what if you could trade on it? Introducing Block Trust IRA, the future in your hands. An astonishing 88,000 millionaires were created last year from the Bitcoin boom, and you could be next. Block Trust IRA is the only crypto management firm powered by AI-driven strategies, ranked #1 in the world by Bitcoin Magazine. The Block Trust IRA platform is built for everyone, from first-time buyers to seasoned investors. Predictive AI technology that was once only reserved for insiders and elites is now available to you. It's time to leave the old buy and hold strategies behind. Your assets are protected with military-grade security, offline cold storage, and $200 million in insurance. Visit BlockTrustIRA.com to book your free consultation and ask how to claim up to $2,500 in deposit bonuses today. Bitcoin changed the game. AI changes the strategy.
In a world of uncertainty, be prepared with Silver Prepper Bars, your ultimate hedge against political instability and economic turmoil. Introducing the Silver Prepper Bar, crafted from 0.999 pure silver and proudly made in the USA. This tangible, divisible asset can come in handy even in the toughest of times. Portable, perforated, and easily tradable, the Silver Prepper Bar is your lifeline in times of crisis. When facing inflation, currency devaluation, and financial meltdown, Silver Prepper Bars provide peace of mind. Don't wait for disaster to strike. Secure your future today with the exclusive Silver Prepper Bar, the only silver bar on the market divisible into 3 different size pieces for maximum utility, all while fitting in your wallet. Don't leave your future to chance. Order your Silver Prepper Bars now at prepperbar.com. Silver Prepper Bars, ready for whatever tomorrow brings. Order now.
Forged through rigorous training and honed by the finest instructors on Earth. These K9 units serve beside our nation's warriors as they fight to preserve what we cherish. When these warriors complete their duty, the Warrior Dog Foundation provides them with a home deserving of the service they've given us all. At our state-of-the-art kennels, they receive rehabilitation and care suitable for heroes, because that's what they are. Be a part of giving them a future today. Visit warriordogfoundation.org.